Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Hemburg. So we're on the Monastery still, and we're going to be finishing up today, so shouldn't be too long, I don't think. We got a couple bits to do. Obviously last episode we did the interior, it took quite a while on that. On this one what we're going to do is we're going to put up a wall going around it. We're going to do, I have decided to do some, what they're called, beehives and things like that around this area. So we're going to have like honey from these guys. Because monks and honey to me just seems to kind of make sense. I don't know if it actually does or not, but to me it makes sense. So we're gonna have that. We're gonna have some honey for them. Maybe they can then sell it to the meadery or whatever, or maybe they could have a meadery. No, I don't think so. I think they would probably sell it on to somewhere. Maybe that's where they get like some of their income in order to do their priestly things. I don't know. Something like that would do, I think. Right, so there we go. Just going to put in a little wall, and we'll detail up this wall as well, but we're basically going to be closing off this area a little bit. I'm not worried about doing the paths properly because I am going to do that later on. Just probably not on camera. I'll probably just put some music on or whatever and just chow down on it like I have been. Same with the main roofs as well. That's what I've been doing. And it seems to work pretty well. So. Right, there we go. I'm going to have that going up to there, right? Because I do want to have some grass and some bushes, especially on this bit. And I might even have some bushes on this bit. No, I think this could actually do with being a wall. Because this is quite a nice little bit, isn't it? You know? No, maybe? Yep. Alright, here we go. So put this up here. Oops, there. Bring that around there. I do want to... So I'm going to try and hook it into this bit. There we go. Say hook it into this bit. That doesn't really make any sense at all because it doesn't do any sort of hooking at all. But there we go. Right, so that'll be across there. So we've got a wall in this bit. So we've got this little area here. We've got the other area around there, and we are going to have an area at the front here. So I think we're going to have some sort of like carts or something here, maybe. I kind of want to have a nice little wall. So should we actually have the wall going across this bit? Like to this bit here, and have it a little bit further back rather than having it so close in to go into this bit, because this one's obviously going to be going around the back part as well. So there we go. So that will be there, and then we'll have like a offshoot of the path or something go into this bit to go through there. Right. So let's get the path texture, or not really texture. Get the path block. Put that in there. So have that there. Let's do... Actually, I think this one's probably is fine to do by hand just because of how small it is. It's literally a couple of blocks, isn't it? It's not gonna kill me to do this by hand. Right. Okay. So then that'll go into like here or whatever, and we'll have some little bits of variation. We'll sort all this out in a bit when we do that bit. I think the downstairs will be pretty quick, and they'll have a path going around. So that's... pretty simple. Like so there or whatever, and then, put some bee stuff up and that'll be done. And I'd like a nice little fence gate on that one. I think probably the same here as well. We could have one up on this side. There we go. To the here, right, like that. Doesn't have to be completely joined up, but I kind of like it when it is, but I guess actually... do being a bit more like like this and less joined up, more like that or whatever. Something like that would do. That's just way too diagonal though, way too diagonal. So that's got to go. That's got to change to like something like this. That's much better. Right, okay, and then that's gonna have to go into like down there. Okay, so that would do. So I have like a little bit of a path there. And I want to sort this one out and make it kind of like the same kind of thing where it's just a lot more cut down because it's not doesn't need to be on that bit. Let me get my dirt path brush, which I've got. All of these brushes, by the way, guys, because obviously there's no way that you could just like grab it off of that screen. Well, you probably could. You could probably pause it, but they're all on the document anyway. The lore document that I've been making for this entire world, they are all on there because. Just because it makes sense. Oh, the only other thing that I've done off camera, guys, is I've put in the wood bit because we did that on the when we did the chimney last episode. So I've just shoved that on. That's literally it. There is nothing else that I've done. The only other thing I've done in real life is made a coffee. That is it. And clean some dishes. That's literally it. That is the fun of my life. That is the enjoyment that I've had since last episode. So there you go. Interesting. Maybe not. I don't know. I might have lost my mind. It's totally possible. So there we go. Right, okay. Let's keep on going before we really do, or before I do really do lose my mind. So I'm trying to make this just look good, and I don't know, there seems to be a lot of this old cobble in it, isn't there? I like how it's called old cobble as well. I think it's quite fun, you know, because it was the old cobble. So I mean, it's a perfect descriptor, isn't it? But I see that one looks quite full. I really do like these, you know, dark stone type thing. It just looks good. So we have that there, and that one can just be. Oops! Keep on like moving backwards or something. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Or like looking down or something, you know. Seems a bit odd, but that's fine. There we go. So something like that. Yeah, something quite simple. Maybe even just put that on there just to do a little bit of a tiny difference in the height. That's all we really need. Just a tiny bit of variation. And I think that one needs to be on there instead. These are all muddy. And this one can be actually over on this bit like that, because then I can drop this one, that'll look quite cool. So that's fine. Trying to find blocks that I've already got out as well to use as variation. And this is what I always try to do, and it sometimes makes it more difficult because you can't. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can actually do something with this, can't I? I can like hold down X or C. What was it? There was some button, not F, idiot. There was some button that you can hold. There you go, that one. I need to learn how to use this like properly. Really do. So it's holding down Control and then scrolling with your mouse. I really need to learn how to use that properly. Like honestly, that is just so good. Let's try this actually. Right, let's try and sort this out so we can actually do this really well. Because these are all the ones we need. Yeah, corner. Probably be that way around. We do the same with these ones, right? We just put them in the same position and get the muddy one. Put that one in there. Then what we should be able to do, right, is forget what blocks we've actually put down. Right, there we go. That one there. That one. That one. And then scroll up. There we go. Get onto this one. Just how cool is this? I don't know. Is this part of the mod now? I mean, did they add it as a different mod? I mean, where the hell did it come from? It's brilliant. Whatever it is, it's brilliant. So, right, look at that. Now I can just scroll through this. Obviously, we haven't got all of them, but that is just gonna. I've got to learn how to use that properly. I think I just did, but I'm pretty sure I just did. I hope I just did. If not, what am I doing? You know. But yeah, just really cool. Let's get the muddy one. That one. There we go. Get the muddy one in here. We'll do some sort of like thing like this, maybe. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Then get the normal one. Call it the normal one. It's not really the normal one, is it? Well, actually, I guess it is because it is literally the normal one. But yeah. Right, that there, and that one there. Okay. We could do that one. That one? No. That one. And that one. It's a bit better. Let's get in there. Right. Okay. Around these ones. Get some variation in. Do something like that maybe. And if we're going to do that, we'll do something behind it as well. And if we're going to do that, I have to raise this up because I think otherwise it'll look a bit weird. And do a little thing off there. And we'll do a thing there. And get some of these ones and put a thing in there and a thing in there. And then one of these there. And one of those. Now, actually, if we do this one, might as well do it like that to kind of like really push it back, right? Yeah, that's looking better. Right, okay. So fence gate. If we just type in gate, we should find something we like. Now I have been using this dark oak one, but I don't think it's going to fit on this. Not too keen on rustic. I think actually, yeah, not too keen on the rustic fence gate because it doesn't open. Sorry, I'm having a drink of my awesome coffee. So I think maybe this one, just because it looks like a fence gate. It looks like it's linked in there. It's a bit dodgy, and I quite like it. That's pretty much it. Right, okay. So what we're going to have is most likely we're going to need some sort of box type thing, and in order to box that, well, we're going to need some bees. And I'm pretty sure they're not called bees. I'm pretty sure they're called fireflies, aren't they? Yeah, fireflies. So we'll get some fireflies. We need some shutters, so that's to close them in. Oh, we could actually use the dark ones like this. That would look pretty cool. And we need something to put them on. Could be a stick. Done that before. Or we can do something more square. A grey crate. I mean, let's just try this out, right? Let's go put them around somewhere, yeah? Let's pretty much do this. Do this. 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 And then we need some sort of like roofing thing on them, and I don't want to have one of those. I think that looks a bit weird. So I think maybe if we get another shutter, we get the dark one, dark slotted one, like that. I think that one will do. Yes, we do want to do colours. No, I don't think we do. I think it'll look too weird. So actually, something like that looks okay. It just looks a little bit. It's a little bit square, doesn't it? That's the only thing. Is there any sort? There's no like wooden columns because that'd be far too fancy. It just looks weird. I think that does look alright. It's just. Do you want to go with like a fence instead? I know this is the old crappy fence, but I just think that looks weird. You know, it doesn't quite look right. Table. Could do a table. No reason why we can't do a table. Because if we put down a table, at least they're on something, right? And I hate that. I can't be happy. Right, okay. Poor wardrobe. You know, maybe they keep stuff in it. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay, so we'll have a couple of these, right? Let's just have a couple of these around. Fireflies. Of course, they don't all have to have fireflies in them as well. That's the thing that I need to remember. So a couple there with fireflies in them. You know, one over here won't have any fireflies in them, so I'll put that on top. Let's use it as a guide block. Obviously, we're destroying stuff. And we'll have loads of flowers around as well. And that can kind of like, I don't know, help with stuff, you know. Good thing is I can open those again to destroy that. There you go. So that's none in there. But we can also have some actually around it. Really up high as well. There we go. So something like that. Down here. No, we're using the poor wardrobe, we're not using the box. Why have I still got the box out then? Dull. I was thinking that one looked a little bit light. Okay, this one's also not going to have any in it. So there we go. Okay. There's nothing in there. Oops. Didn't realise this was one that you can open. Oh, okay. I think it's my clicking's gone a bit crazy. Every so often my mouse breaks, I think. It just starts over clicking. So that's what I call it anyway, over clicking. It's like when it like double clicks, triple clicks, and it's really annoying really quickly. I'm just going to put in a little bits of path around, as if they have walked here at some point. There we go, so we've got a couple things there. I probably need another one around like this bit, and none in this as well. Oops, there we go. That one getting in the way. Okay. There we go. Right. I even have that one open. I could have one open, you know? Like someone's tending to it. I guess. Or something. Would they have them open? I don't know if they would or not. Kind of like it open like that. I don't like it open the other way. Right, so they wouldn't have any around here. This is just going to have a couple of flowers or something. Because they want to have them like more around the back of either side of the building. And the same here as well. They're going to have some. So let's just plonk these down quickly. There, there, there. I have one right there. No, I don't like that. Cause unless we put this one here or something, and then we can have that there. And same over here if we have one there. One there. And one there. They're keeping a lot of bees. Maybe it can be part of the ritual of some kind, you know? Right, we're going to have that one populated, that one populated. I call them populated. They're obviously not actually populated. But that's what we're going to call them. Right, those there. These will not be. There we go. Okay. Now, shutters. So we're going to do on top, on top, on top, on top. See, that's what I didn't do before. Top, on top, on top. On like that. And let's get the shutters on. And also out a tiny little bit of a path as well. Just going around. Oops. Just kill the flies. Flies have been killed by the bees, of course. Because why would you have a fly farm? That might be something quite interesting, wouldn't it? Ugh. Actually, would you? I mean, you could technically, you know, not really farm flies, but I'm saying like, you know, grow them so you can get toads, and maybe we could have that in the swamp. I think when we go into the swamp, because that's probably my next project after this is the swamp. It's actually smaller than Hemburg, so that's why I'm thinking it should be a next idea. But at the same time, I want to actually, from looking around the swamp and flying around it, I actually really fancy doing trees and stuff like that. So the kind of swamp that I didn't want to go for, like I wanted to go for that kind of like open marshland, kind of feeling like bushy, but not with any actual trees, like kind of the dead marshes from Lord of the Rings. That's what I was thinking. But now I've changed my mind, and I actually want like a proper, full-on like marshy forest, because it fits more with the story, which is that is completely impassable, like an impassable area, and it doesn't really make sense if you can see right across it, you know. Not even at all. Right, okay, so that's that. Let's get a couple of these outside. We can keep the butterfly. There's no reason why we'd have to kill the butterfly at all. You know, have like one there, right? Yeah, you'd have to kill butterflies. That'd be mean, wouldn't it? You have one right there. So you go in. Don't even have to be that close to the hive either. It's just I'm trying to make it, you know, come to life a little bit. This whole area, I'm trying to make it come to life. And what better way than filling it with bees? Yeah. So yeah, the marshlands, I am thinking of doing like more of a forest type thing. Right, anyway. Plants. Flowers. Is actually what I mean. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Lots and lots of flowers. Okay. Actually, I should really look around to see what we've got. Have we got any natural flowers around here? I think most of this is still the same. I don't think there's a lot. Because what I want to try and do... Timothy grass. What I want to try and do is make it so that there's different flowers in different areas. So it's not just like spammed, you know. So I think this alpine, so thistle, I think we'll keep north. I could really do with going through all these and actually choosing like dandelions and things like that. Can be pretty much everywhere, can't they? So, mountain birch and green sedge and wolf's bane and angelica, and there you go, that's another yellow one. I could do with some reds, I guess, like slightly reddy type things. Dooryard dock. Weird. Weird name anyway. Stuff like that. Anything else? What are all these ones? White clouds. Okay, I probably need to update the texture pack actually. Though I'm sure there probably already is a different version of it or out already. Like there's probably a different version of the mod. Probably already out. Heather I quite like. I do like that. What else do we have in the building? Because I think those were pretty good. We had, oh yeah, I put in another flower. That was all else I did. Blue wildflowers. I got heather up there. Yep. And I also put another one in here as well, which I'm not sure if I like or not, but... Harebell, okay. Yeah, we can have these ones. So it's like the yellowy ones, and that's nice and easy then, isn't it? You know, so I have a couple dandelions. And what's that? Bird's foot something. Also has some heather there. Some blue flowers. Some harebell or whatever. Yeah, put that in there, that's alright. Hide some more heather around here or something. Or there, whatever. Whatever this is. What's that called? Bird's foot trefoil. Okay. Never heard of that before, but alright. More dandelions. Just like, what I'm trying to do is not make it look really like over the top, but just a little bit of colour into everything, you know? That's what I think it needs. There we go, little bits of flowers around, see? Very, very nice. And then we'll do the same around this bit as well, you know. It's more wild around this bit. Oh, I didn't do the detail around this rock wall thing. So that's something I need to do, definitely. Okay. Right. So yeah, I'll have a look at that. I'll do that. Right, okay. Let's do this bit quickly. Because this shouldn't take too long to whiz through. You know, don't do another yellow one there. Put that in there. Put that down there. Put that one down there. Put the other blue one down here or something. Some more. Yeah, this will have a bit more because that's like a little bit of a garden type thing. You know? Feels a bit more like a garden, doesn't it? There we go. Right, have it like there. Then you go to this bit. It's still like a mix of all the wild stuff and some nice flowers growing as well, which I quite like. I just think there needs to be more colour and blue around this bit. Like that will do. And maybe some heather up there. There we go. And probably mix a little bit of this in around here. There we go. Okay. We'll probably do around the same around here, and you know, have like the flowers, you know, really, you know, they're growing around. The bees are pretty happy, you know, pollinating all the flowers and stuff, and just in general, pretty damn happy. There we go. Okay, just keep it like that. Don't go overboard. So we don't need to. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So let's just quickly. Say quickly. It's a shame that I've, you know, got rid of everything now, but well, we can just grab a couple of these randomly, can't we? Now that we've got them all out, I guess. So we'll just grab us a few of these. See where we can put them in. Maybe like there. Definitely there. Do something like this. Sure. Put that in there. Yep. On that. Old cobblestone wall like that. I could probably do the cobblestone slab for that. Old cobblestone. Don't do anything. Oh god, no. Don't want to destroy stuff. Do not want to destroy stuff at all. Right, okay. We need old cobblestone. We need just a slab or something. And the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to start making this a little bit more detail-y. So the minute it's pretty boring. I really like this andesite, and I really don't like it. I don't like the picture of it. It looks too moulded, I think. That's the word that I'm trying to go for. Like rock that I've just made. Looks a bit too bleh. But, you know, I don't know, there's something about it. I don't like the picture of it, but I really like the texture. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Like the pitch down here, yeah? Like, that's what I don't like. I don't know why at all. There's no reason for it. No reason for me not to like it. Just don't. It doesn't make any sense at all. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chip in with this one. Right. There. Okay. That one there. Shove that in. And a slab. Not a slab, a thing on top. We probably could do with doing this wall. I think I'll do that as part of the mega build, which is going to be the Fighters Guild. I need to sort that building out completely. I mean, you can see this detail compared to this detail. Like, that's not detailed, you know? It's really bugging me now that I've started to work on this. It's like the macro detail of Minecraft. It just drives me nuts. Right, I did do the front wall, so that's fine. Okay, well, that's all we really need. We don't really need too much else. I don't need to go over the top with this. I think I just need a little bit more of the coloured like flooring. I think that's definitely required in this one. You know, so we'll have a bit over here as well, and a bit of a path going this way. What I am going to do is switch out any bits that have gone for, you know, this tile. Switch out for some of these. Just randomly choose a block and go for it, because it doesn't really work in it. You know, it wouldn't be properly done. And I'll do the same over on this side as well. There we go, because that one's fine, you know. But these two don't really, even though I love the texture, I just don't think it works. This looks a bit weird as well. Right, okay, there we go. See, that looks better to me already. Just does. Here we go. Okay. So, there we go. That's at least given some detail to it. Put some bees around it. I could do some putting some more bees like over on this side, I guess, you know, as you go in. And you get stung. No, bees aren't too bad. I'm still terrified of them. When I was a kid, I had a Daz ice cream. I don't know if you guys remember those. But I got stung on the chin by a bee, and it just... Since then, it's because I was like really enjoying it, I think, and you know, that came as a shock. I think that's why I'm like a bit weird about bees. I think most people are actually, because almost like everybody I know just like freaks out the same way with being like, holy crap, we need to get rid of it, you know, get it out, get it out, get it out. I'm pretty sure it's because everybody's been stung. But you never know. Random bit of talking, as usual. As you've probably learned that's what we do on these type of things. Right, cool. So that's all done. Right. Next is the next is the cellar. So I'm going to take a very, very quick break. You won't even notice. But if I'm talking like a weirdo, then that's why. Right. So I am back from house duties, such as the washing machine. That was literally what I was doing. Not that you guys need to know that, but that's basically what life is like now. It's always been like that actually for quite a while. Right, what I was thinking about this cellar anyway, it's just going to be a pretty standard, bog standard cellar, but I think we could do with a couple little, you know, like windows and things like that in it, because we can. It's pretty much what I'm thinking, because it just makes sense, doesn't it? You know, to have like, I don't know, a window down here or whatever. We can have, you know, we could do that kind of thing, can't we? All that kind of thing. You can put one of those. There we go. You can put one of those in. You know, just make it really quite far back. You know, something like that would do. Do we want it on this side? No, we don't want it on the support beam. That'd be very stupid. Can have one like there though, can't we? We got one underneath that. Why not have one there as well? And I think this will keep as one big solid bit because of that whole thing. Now what about over on this side? Yeah. Is this overkill? Probably overkill. I mean, the main thing I was thinking was just lighting wise, it's pretty abysmal down here. So at least then we get a couple little bits of light coming in. So there is that. But I don't know. I think we're going to have to do something with beams, because I just don't think it doesn't look very supported at the minute, so that's what I was thinking of doing. The problem is I can't remember where they are. I think it's 1, 2, 3 and then it goes up. It's whether we do the wood beams, and we have those just coming through the house, or if we have actual stone beams. And I'm very tempted to do, you know, actual stone beam type things, whether it's these or one of the fancier kind of things, you know, because we got all these fancy blocks. So I mean, you know, stone pillar, for example, that's a fancy block. What pillars have we got? You know, we got stone pillar, we got purple pillar, we got the dwarven ones, elven ones. I mean, that thing, grey ivory pillar. I mean, come on, what is this actually? think I've seen this before, and I thought this was really cool. Oh yeah, it's the stone version of the other one actually. Should we try this for now? So I'll never use this. I don't know. I don't really like it. Instantly, it's just instantly. Let's try this, and then actually no. I've already kind of like changed my mind on it. Yeah, Polare. That's quite clearly. What is that one then? Because I can't even read it. Decorative dark stone pillar. What is that? Oh, that one I have seen before. That one I definitely have seen before. I think it's too dwarven. I think it's too dwarven for this whole thing. So I mean, it might be that we just go very, very simple. You know, and that's just how we do it. I don't know. I just think everything else is going to look too dwarven, or it's going to look too, you know, some other style. It's not going to really. It's not going to work the way I want it to. So maybe we just go with the simple patterns, which of course works. So if I just go grab my dark color mix. There you go. So let's do that, and we'll. That's 35 color 2. The kind of wool that we hardly ever use. Obviously, well, we always use it. We always use this wool. The only thing I can do, obviously, is instead of making there so many more pillars like the like we've got with the wood, I'm gonna do, you know, less. Less is more. Oh, didn't think about that actually. I didn't think that that's gonna. Didn't think that about that going through, did I? That's wrong as well. That is a wrong mix. If we redo on that one, because I think I went too far. Helps if I actually grab the right mix. There we go. That's right, because I've actually grabbed the high guard one. And I have to mask. This is what I don't like about it, because I'm pretty sure you have to mask it again. There we go. That's fine. There you go. That looks alright. I mean, it's just not great. And then maybe we do, you know. That's what I'm thinking, right? You know, if it's just in the middle. You know, something like this. Does this work? It works. I don't know what's going on with the weird lighting thing on it though. The weird laser beam thing. I mean, where the hell did that come from? Why have they got... Oh, it's only with the slabs. Okay, that's... I've never seen that before. Question is, do we then cut around this? Is this going to make a kind of interesting feature in the upstairs carpet? Upstairs carpet, upstairs flooring. And the answer is maybe. So there is that. Okay, so then we get something like this. So if we can actually take this all the way across, you know, without it looking weird. I know this, it might just change. Oh, I don't want to do it down there. Silly me. Going too high. Right. Good thing I didn't put anything down that can ping off. Though I have, actually, another part of it, so I've got to be a bit careful. Well, at least this means the stone pillar thing, right, that I was kind of a bit like, about, is going to be in the right, it's going to be supported. There we go, not in the right thing. So it's going to be supported now. So there is at least that. It's because I prefer this. I think this makes it look better. Like it's actually supported, and also means that we've got a lot more. Well, we've got a lot more like I don't know, little areas to put things in, and that's the thing. It's just what it does to up here, you know. So the minute it means we get this weird square, weird kind of square. So do we make some sort of different stone? That's the question. Do we use some different stone? For like grey tiles or something like that, you know? Something like this. Which would then at least it then, you know, details it. That's what I'm thinking. Because that would definitely, I think this would work even on these as well, you know? Yeah, because that would definitely work inside. So let's do something like that. Right. So we'll go into here. It's going to be easier to edit it from here. We do those as well. because I think it'll just look better. I know it looks a bit weird, a little bit weird, but we can live with that. And we'll go around it like this, because it will then at least style it. Okay, so then if we're going to do the same kind of thing around here, right? Then are we going to do like a... Oh, actually no, this would actually work. Even though I was going to be like about it, I actually think this is going to work. I just don't know if it's going to ping anything. No, it's not going to ping anything. Yeah, I put in a little can't see it because I can't float up any of it. Put in a little carpet over there. That's all. That's all I was worried about. Then again, it is using the mod blocks, so it should be absolutely fine. Yeah, so it should actually be completely and utterly fine. Right, across this one we'll just do the do that instead, and of course this one will have 3 blocks going over it. That, then that, and that. Oops, not that, that. Cool. I kind of like these little windows. They're very strange, but I kind of like them. So there we go. Right. Yeah, what I was thinking about with like this little bit here is we can then just close it off as like a wall. Just have a thing going over it. There we go. Let's do that actually. Straight away. Let's do what I'm thinking. Right. Have this here. Completely close this up. I'm thinking about it, and then we got this really nice little alcove for something. You know, I don't know what, but yeah, I forgot I was gonna have to do that. So something in here can just perfectly fit. You know. And the same on the other side as well. Really nice as well, nice and snug. So I mean, this will obviously change. There you go. You can see the carpet now. So it's not going to ping. That's really good. Glad it will not ping. Right. Okay. So over here as well. Across these bits. Across this bit here. So pretty much. That's only 2 blocks. No, that's not right. Yeah, that's not right at all. There we go. It needs to be here. Yeah, right. I need to, oops, put the carpet back in, really. Two, 3. And there, and then probably across this bit as well. And we'll see what this all looks like underneath. I think it should actually look alright. I can't imagine it looking that bad, so I think it'll, if anything, it'll add a bit more. Admittedly, it'll make it more square, but like more not square. I'm trying to say more modular. There you go. It's really struggling with trying to think what I was saying, but I mean modular doesn't have to be square, but it generally is very, very square. We're building, but yeah, I was thinking it should look okay. Should. I think we need some light in here. That's one thing that this is definitely lacking, is some proper lighting. There you go. Right. Okay. So this one, it's nice and easy. Then it looks like it looks supported, so I totally stand by me doing this. Totally do, and we can do the same thing here with the little alcovey thingies. So works very well for that. I'm just hoping that it all looks good, which I think it will. Hoping it will. Anyway, definitely a hope. But it'll be cool. Right. Okay. And then we can put stuff down here. I don't really know what I'm going to put down here, I'll be honest. I think it's going to end up looking like... See, I love that corner block there. I just wish it was... Oh, it is on the other side now. Okay. I didn't think it used to be on, like... Yeah, see, look, one of them doesn't go that way. So only a few of them. I don't understand it. It's really weird. Have they fixed that yet? I wonder. Or added it in, or was it just a test and they didn't want to finish off? I want to see what people thought about it first. I don't know. Right, there we go. So that goes into there. Yeah. Yeah. Right, okay. I don't know about these ones. I think we might have to... That's really weird. Knock the door off. Okay, I've knocked the door off. That's fine. As long as I know what I've done. Oops. Am I going to knock the door off this one? No, that's fine. So I'll put that underneath in case I ever change. Not that I'm going to change it. In case I ever change it, then I've got that right. Yeah, I'm a bit strange like that. Just in case I do something that I'll never do. Yep. Just in case. Right. Okay. Let's have a look inside and see what we've got to fix, because we're going to have to fix something. Ugh. Okay. So this looks okay. Adds a lot more colour into it. That's the thing. Does add a lot more colour into it. It makes the pillars look a little bit off though. I don't know. I'm alright with it. Oh my god, did I knock both doors off? Really? That's funny. I can't believe I did that. I managed to do that. Right, okay, so that looks alright. This door didn't come off, obviously. There we go. No, I actually quite like it. I think it's added in a bit more to the eventual building. It's made it look a lot more solid now. So there is that. Yeah, no, I like it. I actually like it. The only question is, on each of these wood bits now, you know, we can do the whole corner thing where you do like this. Oops, not that. Where you do the whole this thing. I mean, that's old school. Proper old school, isn't it? That's been going on forever, so I don't know. I think so, because this just looks boring. And it's not actually doing it. Tell you what, there's a quicker way of doing this. We can do it with the REPL tool, can't we? REPL 1. REPL 2. There we go. See, I don't like this lag, and that's because of that the fast world edit thing, or whatever it's called. It doesn't make anything faster at all, from what I can tell, anyway. I bet you it's something to do with like servers or something like that, and it makes it work better or something. I don't know. God knows. Remembers your commands, or I don't know. What does it actually do? Does it? Oh, that's the only problem with that, isn't it? Yeah. So we're gonna have to get rid of that. Put this in here. Nope. Alright, well, that's fine. Have we done the same over here then? No, not blocked any of those off, so that's fine. Right, okay, this one, centre one here. Where it all began. Single one here. It's done. Is that all of it? That is all of it. Okay. So, what have we got? We got this kind of really cool pillory thingies now. Just could put the trapdoors down, but I'm not going to. It would make it look smoother, but then you kind of like lose that block, and I don't really want to lose the block, so that's my thought behind that. We need to do something about this floor. This floor is absolutely hideous. I just realised that. So let's. That's funny. That's just funny. Whatever I've done to that. Let's just set this to kind of 1. Right, yeah, I'm gonna bloody knock these out, aren't I? Yeah. Every lamp that I've put down, I'm going to end up destroying. Probably. Yep. Right, okay. So I've got this out here. Stone floor, I think. Now, do we want the dark stone, light stone, or something else? What do we do? I don't want it that muddy. I want it to actually feel like it is on stone. So I'm pretty sure. Cobble floor. There we go. I've got. Go on. I think this is the one that I used in Fort Scalar, or Scalar, or whatever. What did I end up calling it? I can't. It's been too long already. Yeah, this is the one that I used in there, and I think this will work. Yeah, this works. It actually looks like a stone floor. That's the thing. That's the good thing about it. So it looks like a stone floor because it is a stone floor. Right, and the only thing I'm going to do is grab this one and mix a little bit more of that into the path at the front, because I think it needs it. So stuff like that. There we go. And in here, over there, because then it just makes it look a little bit more muddy. That's already like brought this kind of to life, I think. That's there. Got one up there. Got nothing up there. So we're going to have some books. Bookshelf type thing, because we can. Or we can do a glass thing. So we've got some space behind here, haven't we? So we can actually do something, you know, put some like bits of wood and stuff behind it. Behind some glass. Pretty much. I think we can do that. Fancy wardrobe or poor wardrobe. We'll do like a poor wardrobe type thing. We have this at the front, right? And we have some sort of glass layer, and then we have something on top. That's what I'm thinking. Right, but something on this bit back here. Those can be items. I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be like shelves that we put on top. Shelves and spice rack, right? So we put like a spice rack up here, and then we put 2 shelves or something like that. Down on that back wall, we can do. How far back does that back wall goes? Pretty. It's pretty damn good actually. On all bits of it, that is really quite good. So we can actually do quite a bit with this and put like spruce wood or something down. So that's kind of like what this one is, right? Oops, there we go. And probably around here as well. Yep. Put that in there, right? And then we can put some objects in. Just some random objects, such as an urn. And anything else? I don't know. Something else. Let's put an urn in. Yeah, urn in there. It's really dark, so I can hardly see anything. It's probably because of shaders, but this is my idea, right? So it's like it's like a cabinet, a glass cabinet, right? This is my idea. Just, yeah. Yeah, put these in instead. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Right, so we've got a glass thing there, glass urn, skull maybe. Oh yeah, it could have like a really like one of the ancient druid type dudes. You know, like that's his skull, right? Obviously, that is his skull, and maybe like a book. Yeah, and I keep on using these books, but like these are really like his last books. They're like really cool, really important, and they're in there. That's kind of creepy and kind of cool, isn't it? I quite like that. We do the same kind of thing around here as well, kind of. We don't want to do it too much, do we? We want a kind of bit of variation, but I like that. I like this thing. It looks kind of creepy, and because of that, we could actually have some candles near it. So at least you know that can kind of work to highlight them. So it's some sort of dude. Really like the vertical slab. Really like this. That's very cool. Wasn't really expecting it. I'm guessing, have they done it with most things? I wonder. I like a straight glass block and then straight glass block 2. Don't really know what that means. Oh yeah, because they did do 2 of them, didn't they? At some point, so yeah. Oh, that was quite a while ago. Right, so. Gee. Put that in there, put that in there. There. Right, we'll have some barrels. Barrels are always good to just to throw around. Barrels, sacks, and yeah, barrel of potatoes. They need to protect their potatoes and their eggs. I never thought about that as eggs, by the way. It's really weird. It's only when they brought in obviously the Conquest mod that a lot of these things got names. So like those ones, potatoes definitely, but these I didn't know what they were. I seriously thought they were mushrooms. So actually I didn't. It's not that I didn't know what they were. I just thought they were mushrooms. But yeah, there we go. Stuff like that, and you can have some cabbage down here or there. You know, like pointing that way. So you got this nice little area around here, and wonder if I can do something similar over here with that kind of style thing. You know, because I really like it. I think it just works, doesn't it? It's quite cheap and easy. Just maybe we put something else in there. I don't know. Oh, I wonder if we can do like a coffin type thing, you know? Do you think we can do that? I don't see why not. I'm sorry if you can't see anything, because I can't either. Yeah, I really can't see anything at all in this. At all. So that's just the way it is. Right, wooden top. And then we'll do the whole shelves thing. Shelves and spices. Or more spices this time. So can we get like a dude in here? Like somehow. How would we make a dude? Oh, we could just do like a stone thing, couldn't we? You know, like polished diorite, right? Diorite, right. Yeah, diorite, right. Stone slab. Polished diorite slab. So like that type of thing, right? Maybe just leave it like that and just have, you know, a candle next to it. So this would be a guy as well, like, but actually entombed on this entombing thing. Yeah, right next to the food as well. Okay, bit odd, but all right. And this one's going to have some barrels in it. Right, so if we get the barrels to go the way we want them, which is that way, we can then grab this, right? And then with that we can get some stairs. And where are they? There's the stairs we're looking for. I think it's these ones. I think it's the spruce ones. So I was thinking about doing like that again, you know, where I do this. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, that's fine. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That one could be empty, or that way, you know, pointing that way even. Redstone. No, what's it called? Trip wire hook. Okay, can't get it on that. Okay, so if we do this then, I need to get someone underneath this at the minute. So if we get the it's called the spruce something, isn't it? Boards or something. There we go. Spruce platform. I know it's called something. Something spruce. So if we get that, yeah, dig into the ground. That's fine. Put that underneath there. Oops. Put that in there. Then put that on there, and then do that. And then at least we've got that on there. So we've got some like kegs or something in there, which I quite like. This is what I was thinking about doing with these spaces, and just, you know, filling them with like little bits and pieces that make it look quite interesting, I think. And then we can have something over here, which is have a table instead, and you know, you like using the same texture type stuff of this. Oops. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie, right, that there. That there. There we go. Right. So then we got this like table here. And this table is going to have stuff on it. I don't know what stuff, but maybe water leaks through that thing, so they've got a bucket there, you know. Don't know why they wouldn't close it then if water leaks through it, but you never know. And embalming stuff, I guess. Urn is an embalming thing, right? I don't know. Yeah, we got an urn there, and we'll have a... there's not really any embalming tools, is there? A little thing. Sit here and do things. I don't know what they would do down here. I have no idea what they'd do down here. I mean, it's very strange if they would do anything down here at all. I'll just try to make it interesting. Or as interesting as possible. So we get the some crates in. Like that. Right, this'll do. And we're just gonna crate up one of the sides, I think. I quite like looking down at that. I think that's really cool. But we could definitely do some crates around here. You know, even if they're just around the side and things. On this one, I don't know what we're going to do. So some of these. Oh yeah, I forgot that that stretches. I'm really glad it does, because I was just about to say that'd be really cool if it does, but obviously it actually does. So you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I mean, right? Rat face. We need rat face. Rat face needs to be in here somewhere. Totally need a rat face. There we go. Right, okay, so he's down there. Some food and stuff that they store down there. They've got some other stuff around here. I don't know about... Got anything like honey? We got a jar. Jam jars. When did we get a spice jar and when did we get jam jars? Have these been in here for... No. What the hell? It's not the furniture. Obviously. I didn't even know that existed, so... Okay. We have jam jars, which look pretty damn good, and we got a spice jar, which looks pretty damn good. Why don't people say things about this? This needs to go into the catalogue of things. Right, we need to put this in here now. Oh wow, they're actually like move around and stuff. So jam jars, it's just one on this one, okay. And like 3 there, well that's random. Alright, well I'll put 1 there, or we'll put... Oh. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. That's just so cool. I mean, I wish I knew about it like earlier, you know? It's like not under misc or anything, is it? It's not under food. Tools? It's gonna be hidden under tools or something? Oh, no. Where the hell was it? Materials is not material either, is it? No, so it wasn't there either. I have no idea. That should be somewhere, because those are very, very cool. Conquest people, you should be ashamed of yourselves for hiding this. It's far too cool to hide. So I mean, look at that. That just looks so cool. It's a shame we can't, like, you know, turn them. But at the same time, well, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm just trying to get the multi one now. I think it would look quite good over here. But there you go. Look, just put that in there. I'll put that there. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Because like these would do for hiding them behind things, wouldn't they? And like you can put like a little urn type thing, a jar. There we go. Green goo. From this person. I'm hoping there isn't any green goo from any person at all down here, but you never know. So you really don't know. And weird herbs that they're growing down here as well. Because why not? That's what they would do. Right, okay, so we've got all those in there. We got some crates over there. We got nothing in these. I mean, do we want to have some that are empty? Maybe. I do want to have one that's another type, gravy type one, you know? Not gravy, but grave-like. Just want to make that clear. I think if it was like gravy, it'd be very odd. I can tell that I'm getting tired and, yeah, I haven't recorded for a while. So I've started to lose it slightly, because I can't see what I'm trying to look for. I'm trying to look for that, but not as a stone arch, and I don't know if it even exists, you know, by itself. It's possible that it doesn't. Just as a thing. So, yeah. Black marble column. Oh, don't press V. Sometimes that shuts down the server. I found that if you press, I think it's V and C together, the server shuts down. Like, I know it's not even a server, like, but it just crashes. So you'll have something like that there. And then maybe we'll just have one like this. You know? I don't think that's the right rock for it, but something similar to that. Definitely do. Just can't see what I'm looking for. Well, engraved one. There's elven, but there we go, like pillars. The ivory thing that I was looking at earlier. Elven wavy pillar. You know, stuff like that. Yeah. So let's try these. So you got that. See, that looks very nice. Oh, that also works, but that's more Christian. So that's the only thing. I think this one. Definitely. So then we get that kind of look. I'm even thinking bringing that forwards. Yeah, that looks better. That looks really cool. That looks... Oh, look at that as well. Weird pattern that's made on top. I'm actually quite surprised it's done that. It's good. You know, that is good. Because otherwise it would have... I guess it's just done half of that, hasn't it? And because of that, it just works. That's really, really cool. So we got that there. I think just box up the rest of the corner. You know, nice and simple. You know, do like some boxes in this bit. So there you go, like that. Let's just fill these up around here. There. There's some grey crates in there. More tanned ones in there. It's hardly ever use the tan ones. I don't like them as much, admittedly, so it's kind of why I don't use them as much, but I really should. There you go. Little jars on top of that thing. Now that I've found out that there's jam jars and spice jars and things, I was really hoping again that that was a double then. There you go, look. Double up there. That's so cool. That is so cool. Oh man. It's just awesome, isn't it? It's the simple things in life. Like random new blocks that you find that you never thought were going to be useful. No, well, it's not that you never thought were going to be useful. You never thought you'd find. You just see them and they're just like, whoa, that's so cool. So there we go, just stuff like that. So there we go. We're just very simple. Get rid of the light as well, and we'll get some. Now those I think are just in one go, aren't they? Yeah. So we might need a torch of some kind, and maybe we'll just go for low to keep it kind of a bit spooky. Because a bit spooky is good. It's like, well, okay. We go for a medium one so it can actually see. Kind of. You know, like around here, and got that light there. And this one I know has got some light, but there you go. Something like that'll do. I don't know, I'm quite happy with that. Let's have a look. So we got some stores. Yep, makes sense. We got these weird little relic things. Some sort of, maybe it was a natural druid that died in the city, or like a druid that originated from Hemburg and became like one of the mystical druid type people. You know, like the magic-y druids. And then his remains were brought back here or something. That'd be quite cool. And then over here they got some like embalming area, but there's a leak for the water going in, or something like that. Or maybe they just prepare stuff. I don't know. And then you've got another person over here of high importance that's been put in here, and this is one for somebody, and this is one for someone, or is already in there. You know. And then just random shit, as you always get. But I'm pretty happy with this. It needs, you know, I need to go obviously through these bits. I'll need to do the old thing where you just like spend about like 10 years or something. I think it usually takes me to actually sort this out. But I usually just go around, just do this and smooth it all out, and I end up then playing with the grass layers and everything. To make it look like more, you know, even and stuff like that, and then you start to get addicted, and you end up just like spending most of your like day just doing grass layers, really. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not, because then you start like looking at these, and then you start going, well, better do that as well then. So. And then you go, oh, this corner looks horrible, and then you start doing that, and it just goes on forever. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, where you just then start getting obsessed, and because of that, you can't stop. So you just start doing it. There we go. That's enough for me. But yeah, I've got to do that, as well as the one. Is there a bit for a path? Yeah, there is a bit for a path down here when we go down to this bit. Actually, I can do this now because that's actually not going to take very long. Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine. And then this thing here, what's that? Dark dirt path? Well, that's medium one. That's close enough. I'll put that on top, yeah. Something like that'll do. So it doesn't need to be perfect at all. That'll do. It's got that. But I'm really happy with this, how this monastery's turned out. Really happy with it. Hopefully you guys like it as well. But if you got any like thoughts about it, anything that you think I need to add to it, or take away, or do to anything, let me know. Please do. Obviously need to sort the path out going around it, but that's just the path. But I am very happy with it. Obviously I need smoke coming out of it. I haven't done any real smoke coming out of anything on this entire place, so I need to sort that out. Find out where the wind is going to be blowing in this part of the world. But yeah, really happy with it, and really happy with the catacombs. Definitely look pretty well. It's not catacombs, the basement layer definitely looks pretty good. I am actually happy with it. They got past nice and smooth now. Just have to jump up here. I'm really happy with the interior, and actually the floor parts of it that we had, well, not that we had to do, we put in to make the basement look better, have improved top build, so it was good that we went with that. I do like the mezzanine. We've got all this bit. We've got this bit in here as well. I like this. Yeah, this is looking pretty damn good. And then we got the little room in here, which I'm quite liking. I'm actually fine with this bit of wood here going across. That's kind of what I wanted. I think it's simple enough. I know it's the same as the other wood, but it doesn't need to stand out because we've got these bits that make it stand out. So that's pretty good. We can make some sort of significance in making these banners. Maybe like somebody that you've lost or somebody that you're trying to pray about. You make like a little banner, and they hang those up. And that's the kind of like way that they do it, and maybe we can have that going through. You know, it's like say if I don't know, they went to war, they'd hang loads of banners in the streets, all remembering a person or something like that. You know, that would be pretty normal, I guess. Pretty cool. So that's quite a good view. I know it's just the back of that, but back of the Fighters Guild, but which we need a better name for, like I don't know, the Black Hand, or maybe not the Black Hand. I'm pretty sure that's from Oblivion, but something like that. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, come on, like, subscribe. Yeah, tell me what you think, and obviously we will be moving on. If you guys do want a tutorial on this building as well, just to do the building, because I don't think I'll do an interior tutorial because I've done this video and you guys can see what I've kind of done. But just the building itself, I'll do that. I think I'm going to do all my future buildings just in default, just because I think people quite like default sometimes, because I think the Conquest mod guys will quickly learn how to do, like, you know, all the extra stuff with the blocks that you got. I mean, I could always go over what I've done, but yeah, I'm very happy with it, actually. I think it looks quite neat. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I was actually planning today of doing the bakery, so I mean, yeah, I've completely forgotten about that, but I've got the bakery to do, and I've got this. I think it's just going to be a tavern. I don't think it's going to be an inn as well, because I just don't think it feels like an inn. So I think this will just be a tavern or something, like quite a big, you know, big open like fire pit type thing. I'll raise the roof up, and we'll just have it as like a restaurant-y type thing where they just go in, have ale, have meat and stuff like that. We've also got a shop to do. I mean, this is going to be some sort of shop. It's some sort of upstairs area, maybe that's where they sleep or something. And we've got a load of houses to do. We've got the dyers to do as well. This is going to be the building for the dyers at the back. So this bit here will have lots of vats and things in it, and we've got them outside. This is what I'm saying about the banners. This is quite well for the religion side of it. So I might write something into lore. We've got a couple houses to do as well. I might do the houses next, because they'll just be pretty quick. We've got the blacksmith to sort it out a little bit. Obviously I've done the outside. Might do a little bit more detail on it, maybe. But we have got his entire interior to do. So his little house. Now I did do something where I already put in a chimney, and that's just like sharing the back wall. I can't remember if it might have trapdoors on the back. I can't remember. Tried to do something, didn't I? Yeah, it's literally there. So I tried to be quite clever with it. And can like maximize the space a bit. So I've got a little fireplace there, so I mean, this will be quite easy. Archery guy. Oh, I don't like that. That slab's gone underneath there. We've got the archery. What I think is going to be the archery or archer. Archer. What's it called? Fletcher. So this will be like the Fletcher's shop. So you'll go up this like little hill. But the only reason that it's a Fletcher is because in Skyrim, this is literally just from Skyrim, like Whiterun, because it goes up like a little thing. I just thought a little house on the hill should be a Fletcher, or an archer salesman. But in the back, there's like quite a nice little bit of an area. So what I was thinking about doing is, having this wall a little bit higher, maybe putting some wood on it as well, and having a couple little targets. So similar to what we've got in the Fighters Guild, so they can actually, he trains people as well, or something like that. Like adding a bit of story with the back bit, which then we've also got the Tanner as well, of course. So we'll have to block off this little wall or something, and you've got the Tanner, who's most of his garden's pretty muddy, so poor bakery which is behind them, but he's got a whole basement to fill with, I don't know, animal furs and things, and we've got the whole interior to do for that. So that's quite big actually upstairs. It's quite good. It's pretty lucky. So we've got quite a lot to do, but we are getting there, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. Do give me suggestions and any tips or improvements. I probably overuse these wooden supports. I'll be the first to admit to that, but I absolutely love them. So, yeah. But yeah, do tell me what you think, and yeah, hopefully this is the right kind of format that you guys want, either in a Let's Build or a time-lapse, either way. Tell me what you think about those as kind of idea to do like these detail things. I think it works better. I'm definitely looking forward to doing the Fighters Guild, but that is such a huge building. And we've got so much detail to do on the outside as well. It's like, at least with the Monastery, even though it took us forever, it was pretty much like done on the outside, whereas this is just, it's kind of like an empty and open kind of thing to do stuff with. So I don't know, we'll see. But yep, that's it. I'm gonna shut up now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.